Hey there! So, welcome to this first set of videos. As you may or may not know, you were enrolled in Criminal Justice 1101, formerly 101, Introduction to Criminal Justice and the Criminal Justice System. So I'm your professor for this course. I'm Dr. Zachary Powell. And just kind of made this video to sort of set up a little introduction and then about the course, and then as far as like a little bit about me, how we can like talk and interact and things like that. So this is an online course this term, and maybe for future terms if this gets used in other ways. But so what this class is an introduction, right, to criminal justice. And so, you know, a lot of you came in this course, you kind of had an inkling about like what you wanted to study or why criminal justice. And so what we're going to do then is sort of like go deeper and unpack a little bit about the system, right? You know, we're surrounded by the criminal justice system in every ways, right? In many ways, you know, we have police departments, we have corrections, we have the court system, probation officers, bail systems, and the criminal justice system is one of those things that has tremendous power over someone's life and can dramatically affect it forever, right? When you think about the impact that police have on people, we think about the effect that corrections can have potentially for good or for ill. We think about the court system, how they process people, who decides, who gets adjudicated, what a government can and cannot do, and things like that. We use this, we study the system in order to understand our government, our society a little bit more. And not only are we going to do that, but we'll also explore issues related to why people commit crime and why is that the case. I'll put this in as a little addendum because this often comes up. You know, like people will talk about like, are we going to study like serial killers? And the answer is no. Sorry, not really a big serial killer class. We maybe might mention them, but we're really not going to get deep into that. So that's like, you know, I'm out. That's cool. Sorry about that. But like, that's just how it's going to be. But this course is foundational, right? And so what we'll end up doing is that we'll be going, you know, basically an inch deep, about a mile wide, covering a lot of different material, a lot of different aspects of the criminal justice system, and hopefully engage and prepare you for transitioning the main major and taking upper level division courses in policing, such as I teach, in theory, which I also teach, or if you want to study the juvenile justice system or courts with Dr. Steinberg. The previous one was with Dr. Norris. If you want to study environmental criminology and join the crime analysis program, all this class does is give you that foundation to have like an idea of what topics are being talked about before then, right? So that's what this course is about. Now, to foster kind of that educational kind of process, you know, the way that we're going to work here is that if you take a look at the course syllabus, you know, we're going to have a big emphasis on reading, right? Because we have to read the material, and then I'm going to supplement that material through online lectures and videos and things like that. So an important little distinction here, right, is that, you know, the videos that are going to be posted are meant to expand on the topics that are presented in text, and so but it's not like word for word verbatim kind of thing, right? So because we have these videos, because there's this reading involved, I've included tips on note-taking, on how to improve your note-taking. I highly recommend you review those in the syllabus. I have a variety of resources in there to really help it out. Now, the second part that's going to be in place, right? So we're going to have this reading, right? We're going to have these videos that you'll cover. And we also have something called RATS, Reading Assessment Test, basically the kind of check-in. They give you an idea of how you're doing keeping up the material, and they'll cover random topics from a selected weeks of reading, right? And so all they're meant to do is to see, okay, are you keeping up with the material, right? Also gives you a chance, right, to kind of self-evaluate how you're doing in the course before something like a midterm or a final comes up. Those are other things that we'll take in this term, much like any other course. So, you know, you don't kind of go in thinking one thing and then you get like blindsided by another. So it gives you a lot of opportunities to see how you're doing, improve or change your tactics, and move on from there. But the one part that I am excited about, something that I really enjoy, is that, you know, like usually in class, in an in-person class, I like to have a very kind of vocal, kind of engaged, you know, like course where we have a lot of discussion, we hear from other different people. And that's really kind of hard to do online because, you know, we're not meeting at the same time, right? So we're only doing videos online. We're not doing any kind of, you know, like synchronous Zoom lectures or anything. So all the content is already on video. So people, you know, who have to work or they have childcare, they have elder care and so on, they have the time to do that as well. But we are going to encourage online discussions using Packback. In the syllabus, I have instructions on how you sign up for the Packback thing for this course. It's $25. I can't get around that fee, I'm sorry. But basically what it's training you to do and what we're going to do in this, right, is that each time that you read something in the course, or maybe you hear something in the news, or you watch a TV show or something, and maybe you think about a question, right? Something that you kind of wondered about that was prompted here, right? So Packback is going to teach you how to ask questions, right, to engage on a different level. And then you're going to post that question, right, and ask it for other people in the course. And then, so people will see it, they'll respond. Every week that you guys have to respond to 2 other people in the course. So usually the way it works is like by Wednesdays, you have to post a question, and then you have to respond to 2 other people by Sunday, right? So the goal is to post questions, engage with your peers, maybe see how other people think about the topics, and really have a deeper set of learning, right? This issue is important because when we think about courses like theory, or when we think about courses like juvenile justice, law and court society, crime analysis, right? They're all about activating higher level thinking, critical analysis, and this helps you set up for that, right? So this teaches you how to ask important questions, how to engage with other people, how to really grow smarter, right? Because really what we want to do in higher education is to not make ideas safe for you, and not have things where you're just repeating back and forth the topics or you spit out information, but we really want you to actively learn and actively engage and think of new things, new ideas. And so this whole discussion board thing is meant to activate that. So, I mean, that's basically what you'll come to be evaluating this course. You'll have a lot of different you know, a lot of weekly things. So again, you know, if you skip a week here and there, that's okay. But it's not like it's not a huge deal. But you know, the goal is to keep you engaged with the course, engaging with other people, asking other questions, and growing as a person intellectually. And that's I think that's kind of it for in terms of the course kind of stuff. So as I already said, we're not going to meet in person. We're online only. We don't have a set time, synchronous time where we're meeting online, you know, because we just have the videos. The only time that we'll sort of interact is in Zoom office hours that I'll post each week for Monday and Wednesday. A link that you guys can join in and we can talk, or we can talk by appointment. That's also fine. And go on from there. But outside of that, you know, that's kind of like the meat and potatoes of everything. I'll trust that you guys are able to, you know, kind of read the syllabus, watch the video, answer any kind of questions, you know, because if you guys ask questions, you know, that's great because we learn more that way. But I guess I'll tell you a little bit about myself then. So obviously I'm the professor for this course. I'm here at Cal State San Bernardino. I'm starting my 3rd year. I'm halfway through my first 6 years. And, you know, I really became interested in criminal justice because I was intrigued by why people did bad things. And I thought I was going to be in forensic psychology for a while, and ultimately found out that I was more interested in the system and like what society's response is to bad behavior. How does this create policy? How do we, you know, deploy police? How can we make police more effective? How do we respond once police are more effective? And so, or like if they're conducting unreasonable use of force and things like that. So I became really interested in studying police reform and police issues related to that. And so I ended up going to grad school. You know, I talked about research I did with a professor. He was like, cool, you should do it. I was like, I should? They're like, yeah. And it was really powerful for me because I was able to meet and interact with a faculty member. He's like, hey, that's a cool idea. You should do it. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. And here I am today. It set me on this path. So I guess like a little side lesson that we'll have here is that if you are, you should really make an effort to get to know your professors because they've had a transformative impact on me, and I can only assume that they would have the same kind of impact on you. So make an effort to know your faculty. If you have questions, ask them, right? We're usually more than willing to help. Although make sure that you kind of like research if you like don't ask dumb questions or questions that you can easily Google or look at the syllabus, right? But if you have deeper questions that can't be answered that way, please go ahead and do that. And so I guess we'll throw in some fun stuff here. It'd be really great is if you guys went to the discussion board and you introduced yourself, the one in Blackboard, not the one on Packback. The Packback and Blackboard one are separate. All the discussion, all the grading stuff happens on Packback. You have to sign up for that. You can't do it on the main discussion board. But I guess some fun facts about me is that, I'm here. I'm originally from Texas. Obviously, I'm a criminal justice professor. I'm a big runner. I was usually training for some marathon at some time. I also picked up biking and have biked from the Santa Ana River Trail down from where I live down to the coast. It was super fun. Highly recommend if you're into that. Super easy. Even if you're not into biking, you can do it super flat. And outside of that, I'm a really big cook. I really like to experiment and do fun things in the kitchen. Love baseball. Grew up a Rangers fans and then adopted the Dodgers when I moved here. But never the Angels because they're a trash ass garbage team. So just know that going in. And I guess something else, right, is that I'm really into photography. I like to take Polaroids. I like to do stuff on film. I like to do stuff on digital film. And I don't know that I'm good. I wouldn't say that I'm great. It's just something I enjoy doing because whenever I travel or go somewhere, I have a little memory of it. You can write a little memory note on the back of the, you take pictures of people, you can see how they react, and it's a really great way for memories, and I like printing them because I don't like the digital part. But outside of that, while I am into photography, I don't know that I'm good. I did do something. I don't know if you guys know this, but Jones Soda takes photos from the community and they'll put pictures from people on their labels and stuff. And it's really hard to do. They have thousands and thousands of photos submitted to them. They only select one photo at a time, or 1% of all photos, right, get submitted because there's just so many. But I this year found out, right. So I got this letter from Jones Soda, right? This is reverse. You'll have to flip it back yourself, right? And it's basically congratulations, I got selected for Jones Soda labeled, right? I was oh wow, cool, I got one. Not only did I get one of my photos selected, but 4 of them, right? So here's one with the spaceman. I got this old car that was selected. This bike thing that they send you labels when you your photo gets selected, and this trolley train. So I don't know. I'm just saying if you're into green apple soda, foo-foo berry soda, or grape soda, you might see one of my pictures there. So drink some Jones Soda. You might see something that I made. But that's enough about me. I just want to introduce a little bit of self. Really excited you guys are in this course, and please feel free to contact me with any questions, how I can answer, how I can help, because I'm here to be a resource from here, not only in this first class, but in future classes, and as long as you're a student at Cal State, because faculty serve you, and if you don't get if you don't ask, right? So if you think of anything, let me know. Happy to help. Really looking forward to being here. Hope you guys enjoy the course, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Oh, one thing, right? Videos will be posted throughout the week, right? So they'll be released. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll get noticed when new videos are posted. Look for CJUS 1101 as a little marker for that course. Look at the playlist. That's where the videos will be posted. They're not all up yet. They'll happen over the semester. So until then, see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys are having a great day.